Welcome back, everybody. In today's episode of Cooking with Kirby, we're going to be smoking up some chicken thighs that I've dry brined for 24 hours. Now, the seasoning that I put on these chickens is phenomenal. So let's get into the recipe. Super easy to make and inexpensive. $8 for this big old pack. This is about 6 pounds of chicken thighs. And I live in California, so that's probably a little bit more than what some of you guys could probably get in other parts of this country. So we're going to just open this up and get out our chicken thighs. If you want to trim them up, by all means, go ahead. You have this little lip on some of them, so that's all I'm doing. I'm not going to be trimming up anything too crazy. These are pretty much already trimmed. They have the backbone already removed. You usually get this type of chicken cut like this in these packages. All right, so everything else we're going to leave. I'm not going to separate the chicken from the skin. Probably just trim this little tiny piece right here off. And don't throw these away. You can actually fry these up and make chicken chicharrones. So the rub that I'm gonna be using today is Imperial Valley Grill Society's chicken rub. This is a fantastic rub. I've already used this. I'm about almost halfway there, but this actually gives a really good flavor, and it reminds me of my adobo seasoning with some like citrusy, but the flavor on this chicken rub is really, really good. So we're gonna go ahead and get the bottom side of our chicken. Since I am dry brining this, I am gonna go a little heavy. Just go ahead and pat that in. And then we'll also get the skin. So dry brining is basically just letting it sit in its seasoning on a rack in the refrigerator. I love this process. I tested it out one time and I loved how juicy the chicken was. All right, that's looking about good. So we're gonna let this sit in the fridge. The skin is gonna dry out a little bit, but you know what? The meat is gonna be so juicy. I didn't remove the skin off from the meat because I wanna keep that fat in there. So we're gonna get a nice crispy skin all the way cooked through and some delicious food. So I'm gonna finish the rest of these chicken thighs out and I'll show you what else I'm gonna do. All right, so we have our chicken all seasoned up. Now, just like dry brining a steak or whatever, it's the exact same thing, but kind of like brining, like a wet brine. This dry brine, the first time I did it, I was amazed. You had a very juicy chicken with a crispy skin. So it's about 5 o'clock right now, and tomorrow around 4:30, I'm gonna be getting it on the smoker. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be placing this in a fridge and let it sit overnight. This rub right here is phenomenal on chicken. Obviously, it's chicken rub, right? But their seasonings are phenomenal. Go check out Imperial Valley Grill Society. I'll leave their link in the video description and in the comment section. I highly recommend these rubs, and they're not expensive. Really best bang for your buck right here. All right, so let's turn on our pit boss, and we're gonna set it to 300 degrees. When you first turn on your pit boss, you're gonna notice that you're gonna start getting some really thick white smoke after a couple minutes. So all I do is I just leave the lid open, let it just come out, and as soon as the pellets catch flame, then it starts to clear out. But as you can see, that's some really thick, nasty smoke right there. Then you hear the pellets catch flame, then it starts to clear it all out. All right, so since our pellets caught flame, we're gonna go ahead and close this up, let it come to temp. So our grill came to temperature. Go ahead and lay down our chicken. It's right about 310 degrees. Now you want to space out your chicken. You don't want them touching. And I have it on this side because this is the cooler part of the grill. All right, we got our chicken in there. We're gonna go ahead and close this up. Now I am gonna come back and check on it in about 1 hour. Whoa, it's not burnt. Awesome. All right, let's check our temperature. It's been about an hour. Exactly about an hour. Perfect. This one's good right here. That's perfect. So what I was shooting around is 185 degrees. Dark meat is a little forgiving. You can cook it a little bit longer and you get some extra crispiness on the skin, and you'll still have a juicy chicken. These ones are a little bit behind, but I guess I'll pull these over here since they are a little bit further that way, and especially close to the pellet cup. Yeah, these are all temping at 185 degrees. Yeah, this one's a little bit more. Let me try this one back here. Yeah, so these back ones right here, these ones right here on this row, they're all about 175 degrees. These ones are all very close, 185. So I'm gonna remove these. I'm gonna let these go for about another 15 minutes or so. This chicken smells really, really good. Look, even though we're cooking at 300 degrees, you still get a good smoky flavor. Chicken, I mean, why do you want to sit there and wait for a very long time to cook chicken? Chicken you can have done in an hour, a little over an hour. So just set it to 300, 320. If you have a pellet grill that can go up to 325 degrees, that's probably the temperature I'd probably suggest to put it at. But 300 is fine. But man, I'm salivating with this. So cheers, y'all. Juicy, crispy. Look at those juices. That right there is some juicy chicken. Let me wipe myself real quick. But man, this seasoning, I mean, here, I'll let you, look. Some crispy chicken skin. Man, the skin, wonderful. The meat is nice and tender, juicy. The first time I did dry brining a chicken, I was amazed. Usually I just season it and just throw it on the grill, you know, give it about like 10, 15 minutes, let it sweat out. But this right here, I'm always gonna be doing this. I don't care what anybody says, the juiciness on these chicken thighs are phenomenal. And you definitely really have to check out Imperial Valley Grill Society's seasonings. They're really delicious. Every single one that I've tried has been fantastic. I'll leave their information in the description of the video and in the comment section. You guys really need to try out these rubs. They're inexpensive also. But Eve, which is the woman that runs Imperial Valley Grill Society, her flavors are on point. I have these recipes. They're really good. You should try them out. Now y'all be beautiful and take care. I gotta go. I got some chicken to eat.